Hey friends, did you know that just a few tiny nuts could either make or break your health after 60? Some of them can supercharge your heart, brain, and bones, while others can quietly raise your blood sugar, increase inflammation, or even harm your liver over time. Today, I'm going to reveal the 4 nuts you must eat every single day, and the 4 nuts you should never touch. These simple choices could literally add years of energy, strength, and vitality to your life. So, if you want to stay active, sharp, and disease-free as you age, stay tuned. Because what I'm about to share will change how you snack forever when we talk about the nuts that you absolutely must eat after 60. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and cashews immediately come to mind because they are like little powerhouses of nutrition packed into small, convenient bites. Almonds are one of the easiest and most effective ways to support your heart health, and after 60, heart problems become a real concern, so including almonds in your daily diet can be a simple but powerful preventive step. They help regulate blood sugar levels, which is crucial for seniors since the risk of diabetes naturally increases with age, and they also help maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Just a handful of almonds, about 6 to 8 a day, can make a noticeable difference in how your energy levels feel throughout the day, and many people notice that their digestion and overall vitality improve as well. Almonds are also surprisingly good for your skin, giving it a healthy glow that often declines as we age, and they're incredibly versatile, so you can eat them raw, soak them overnight, or even add them to your breakfast or snacks to make sure you're getting the benefit consistently. Walnuts are another nut that seniors should not overlook because they have a unique role in supporting your brain, and as we age, maintaining mental sharpness becomes just as important as physical health. The omega-3 fatty acids in walnuts are essential for repairing and protecting brain cells, which can help with memory, focus, and overall cognitive function. Regular consumption of walnuts can also help reduce inflammation throughout the body, which is a common factor behind many age-related diseases, and they support cardiovascular health at the same time, creating a combination of benefits that makes them truly exceptional. Pistachios are particularly beneficial for blood pressure, which tends to rise naturally as we get older. And they contain a great balance of potassium and antioxidants that support your heart and kidneys. Eating about 20 to 25 pistachios a day can help regulate your blood pressure and even support healthy weight management, especially if you eat them in the shell, which slows down your pace and prevents overeating. Finally, cashews are essential for maintaining strong bones and joints, which become more fragile with age due to natural declines in calcium and magnesium. These 2 minerals are critical for preventing osteoporosis and joint problems, and cashews provide them in a natural, bioavailable form that the body can use effectively. Including a handful of cashews in your daily diet can help keep your bones strong, your joints flexible, and your overall mobility high, which is essential for staying active and independent as you age. Together, these 4 nuts create a balanced combination of nutrients that support multiple aspects of senior health, including the heart, brain, bones, and overall energy, making them indispensable for anyone looking to live a longer, healthier, and more active life. And because they are natural, easy to store, and easy to include in daily meals, they make sticking to a healthy routine much simpler and more sustainable over time. When it comes to nuts that seniors should avoid, peanuts, Brazil nuts, macadamia nuts, and candied or sugar-coated nuts are the ones that can quietly create more problems than benefits if consumed regularly, and it's important to understand why these seemingly harmless snacks can actually work against your health goals. Peanuts, for example, are often thought of as a healthy source of protein, but they are very high in omega-6 fatty acids, which can promote inflammation when eaten in excess. And chronic inflammation is one of the main reasons many age-related conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and joint pain become more common after 60. On top of that, store-bought peanuts are usually salted, roasted, or treated in ways that reduce their natural benefits, and in some cases, they contain aflatoxins, which are toxins that can harm the liver over time. So even if they are widely available and cheap, peanuts are not the best choice for seniors who want to protect their long-term health. Brazil nuts, on the other hand, are extremely rich in selenium, which is a mineral essential for thyroid health and immune function. But the amount of selenium in just a few Brazil nuts is already very high, and eating too many can lead to selenium toxicity, which can affect your nervous system, digestive health, and overall metabolism. So while one or two occasionally might be okay, regularly including Brazil nuts in your diet can actually be risky and is best avoided if you want to stay safe and healthy. Macadamia nuts are another type to be careful with because they are very high in fat and calories. And even though they contain healthy fats, seniors often need to manage their weight and heart health more carefully. And regular consumption of macadamias can make it easy to overconsume calories without realizing it, which can contribute to weight gain, high cholesterol, or other cardiovascular concerns, and this makes them less suitable as a daily snack for anyone over 60. The fourth category, candied or sugar-coated nuts, may seem like a fun, tasty alternative, but they are among the worst choices for senior health because the sugar content is extremely high, which can spike blood sugar levels, especially in those who are pre-diabetic or diabetic, and they often contain preservatives and oils that can increase inflammation and negatively impact heart health. Many people are drawn to them because of their sweet and crunchy flavor, but behind the appealing coating, they can sabotage the very health improvements that eating natural nuts is meant to support. And it's especially dangerous for seniors to underestimate the effects of sugar on overall energy, weight, and chronic disease risk. Avoiding these nuts doesn't mean you have to give up all enjoyable snacks. It just means being selective and aware of what your body truly needs. And by steering clear of peanuts, Brazil nuts, macadamia nuts, and any kind of sugar-coated or heavily processed nuts, you are eliminating a silent source of inflammation, excess calories, and potential toxicity that can slowly undermine your heart, joints, and overall longevity. And this small but conscious adjustment can make a big difference over time in how your body feels, how energetic you are, and how resilient your health remains as you age, making it one of the simplest yet most effective strategies for anyone over 60 who wants to protect their health naturally while still enjoying the benefits of nuts in a safe and balanced way. When we talk about eating the right nuts and avoiding the wrong ones, it's not just about the type of nut, but also about how you eat them and the portion sizes, because even the healthiest nuts can become less beneficial if consumed improperly. And this is especially important for anyone over 60 whose metabolism and digestion have changed over time. First, it's essential to understand that raw or lightly roasted nuts are always better than heavily roasted, salted, or sugar-coated versions because extra salt, oil, or sugar can quickly undo the natural benefits that nuts provide. And for seniors, added sodium can raise blood pressure, while excess sugar can spike blood sugar and increase inflammation, which are the very issues we are trying to prevent with a healthy nut habit. Eating them raw or lightly roasted preserves their vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats, which are critical for heart health, brain function, and bone strength, and at the same time, it allows your body to absorb these nutrients more efficiently, making each handful truly powerful for your health. Portion size is another key factor, because nuts are calorie-dense and easy to overeat, and while a handful of almonds or walnuts can give you heart and brain support, eating too many in one sitting can add hundreds of extra calories without you even realizing it. And over time, this can lead to unwanted weight gain or affect blood sugar and cholesterol, which is why measuring a small handful, roughly 20 to 25 grams, is the perfect way to get all the benefits without any of the risks. Another simple tip is to eat nuts mindfully, paying attention to each bite rather than mindlessly snacking while watching TV or working, because this helps your brain recognize fullness and prevents overconsumption, which is an easy habit to adopt and has a surprisingly big impact on weight management and overall health. Combining the right nuts in moderation can create a balance of healthy fats, protein, and minerals that work together to support multiple systems in the body. So eating a small mix of almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and cashews daily can give your heart, brain, bones, and immunity a noticeable boost without causing excess calories or digestive discomfort. It's also helpful to pair nuts with other healthy foods, like adding them to oatmeal, yogurt, or salads, because this not only enhances the flavor but also slows digestion and allows your body to absorb nutrients more gradually, keeping energy levels steady and blood sugar stable throughout the day. For seniors, this combination of mindful eating, correct portion sizes, and choosing raw or lightly roasted nuts makes it possible to enjoy all the benefits of nuts safely and effectively, creating a consistent habit that supports longevity, vitality, and independence without requiring complicated diets or expensive supplements. Making these small adjustments in how you consume nuts transforms them from just another snack into a strategic tool for long-term health, helping you feel more energetic, mentally alert, and physically strong while reducing risks of heart disease, inflammation, and metabolic problems. Because this approach is simple, practical, and sustainable, it is one of the easiest ways to integrate high-quality nutrition into daily life after 60, ensuring that your efforts are consistent, effective, and enjoyable, rather than a chore or a challenge. And over time, this mindful approach to nut consumption can create a steady improvement in overall wellness, energy, and resilience, allowing seniors to live more actively, confidently, and healthily without the stress of complicated meal planning or worry about hidden risks in everyday snacks. One of the most important things to understand about eating the right nuts and maintaining health after 60 is that nuts are not a magic solution on their own, but they are an incredibly powerful foundation for overall wellness, and this is something many people overlook when they think about nutrition. While eating almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and cashews provides essential nutrients for your heart, brain, bones, and immunity. These benefits work best when combined with consistent, smart choices in your overall lifestyle and diet, because no single food can replace the cumulative effects of balanced habits, proper hydration, and regular movement. The key is to see nuts as a strategic support system for your body, something that complements other healthy choices rather than being the only focus. And when you do this consistently, you create a strong baseline for health. That makes it easier to prevent disease, maintain energy, and feel mentally sharp. For example, the healthy fats in almonds and walnuts help your heart and brain, but if your overall diet is high in sugar, processed foods, or unhealthy oils, the positive effects of nuts can be diminished. So integrating them into a broader approach that prioritizes whole foods, lean proteins, vegetables, and fruits maximizes their impact. Similarly, cashews and pistachios support bone health and blood pressure, but their effectiveness is amplified when combined with light physical activity, weight-bearing exercises, and daily movement, because your bones and muscles respond to a combination of nutrition and activity. And seniors who maintain both tend to experience better mobility, less joint pain, and a stronger overall sense of vitality. Another crucial factor is consistency, because the body adapts to the nutrients you provide over time, and regular, moderate consumption of the right nuts ensures that you are constantly supplying your body with healthy fats, minerals, and antioxidants which work together to reduce inflammation, support cognitive function, and maintain heart health. And skipping days or overindulging irregularly can interrupt this process, reducing the cumulative benefits. It's also important to remember that nuts are part of a holistic approach to longevity, which includes stress management, adequate sleep, and hydration, because these factors interact with nutrition to determine overall health outcomes. And when all these pieces are in place, the benefits of eating the right nuts are magnified, helping you stay energetic, focused, and strong even as you age. The idea is to build a sustainable routine that feels natural rather than forced. So eating a handful of almonds in the morning, a few walnuts in the afternoon, or sprinkling pistachios and cashews into meals can become second nature, providing a steady supply of essential nutrients without feeling like a chore. By viewing nuts as part of a larger strategy, you are setting up a foundation that supports not just short-term health improvements, but long-term wellness, ensuring that your heart, brain, bone, and immunity are consistently strengthened while minimizing the risks associated with poor diet choices, inflammation, and nutrient deficiencies. And over time, this approach can make a noticeable difference in your energy levels, mental clarity, mobility, and overall quality of life, helping you live more confidently, independently, and actively while reducing the likelihood of chronic health problems and maintaining resilience well into your later years. One of the most powerful lessons about health and longevity after 60 is that small daily habits, like eating the right nuts and avoiding the wrong ones, can create a huge impact over time, and it's amazing how simple actions, when done consistently, can transform energy levels, mental clarity, and overall well-being even more than complicated diets or expensive supplements. Incorporating almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and cashews into your daily routine might seem like a small change, but it's exactly these small, repeated choices that build a strong foundation for long-term health, because the nutrients in these nuts, healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals work cumulatively, gradually strengthening your heart, brain, bones, and immunity. When seniors make a habit of eating the right nuts every day, they are giving their bodies consistent support, which reduces inflammation, improves circulation, supports cognitive function, and maintains energy levels. And these benefits compound over weeks, months, and years, allowing your body to adapt, repair, and thrive in a way that quick fixes or occasional healthy meals simply cannot. On the flip side, avoiding harmful nuts like peanuts, Brazil nuts in excess, macadamias, and candied or sugar-coated nuts prevent hidden risks such as spikes in blood sugar, excess inflammation, and unnecessary calorie intake, and this conscious avoidance ensures that your body isn't silently being sabotaged by seemingly harmless snacks, which is especially important for seniors, since the effects of poor food choices tend to accumulate more quickly with age. The idea of small daily habits is not just about what you eat, but how you integrate these choices into a sustainable routine that becomes part of your lifestyle rather than a short-term effort, because consistent habits are easier to maintain, less stressful, and far more effective over the long term than drastic or temporary changes. And this consistency creates a rhythm that keeps your metabolism, heart, and mind functioning optimally. Another important point is that the benefits of these habits are not isolated. Eating the right nuts daily encourages other healthy behaviors naturally, like better portion control, more mindful eating, and an increased awareness of your body's needs, which together enhance the positive effects on your health and longevity. Over time, this approach allows seniors to maintain independence, stay active, and enjoy a higher quality of life, because energy, mental clarity, and mobility are preserved, and minor issues like joint stiffness, fatigue, or brain fog can be minimized when the body consistently receives nutrient-rich foods that support core systems. Developing these small habits also builds confidence and discipline, creating a sense of control over your health that is incredibly empowering. And when combined with light physical activity, adequate hydration, and proper rest, the cumulative effect can be transformative, not just for physical health, but for mental and emotional well-being as well. By focusing on these simple, daily actions, seniors can see real improvements without feeling overwhelmed, because the process is straightforward, enjoyable, and sustainable, and over months and years, these consistent choices create a protective layer for the body, making it easier to stay resilient against chronic diseases, maintain independence, and live a vibrant, active, and fulfilling life, demonstrating that longevity is not about occasional heroic efforts, but about small, intentional habits repeated day after day, gradually shaping a healthier, stronger, and more energetic version of yourself that can truly enjoy every stage of life to the fullest.